My friend Hazel owns and operates a really cool cafe. I'm gonna meet her there and we're gonna discuss one of my favorite genres of photography. That's architecture, both exterior and interior. Now the reason being is that she does a lot of great social media work and she wants to advertise her cafe, both exterior and interior, using a really good mobile app camera. And we're gonna use Adobe Lightroom CC. I'm really excited to show her all about what this app can do. Okay, let's begin. Welcome to Discover Smartphone Photography, the show that's all about having fun, creating incredible photos, editing those photos to perfection, all within your iPhone or Android. Hazel, thank you for inviting me. I absolutely love coming to the Art Warehouse, and you provide great coffee and a cool atmosphere. Now tell me a little bit about the Art Warehouse. What is it?
Thanks for coming, Mark. The Art Warehouse is a cafe, first and foremost.
Yeah.
We offer specialty coffee, and it's also a drop-in art studio. So customers can come in, they don't have to bring any supplies. We've got canvases, brushes, and paints, and they can create and have a latte.
You invited me here because you just wanted to get a little bit better at photographing. I love your social media posts,
Thank you.
really cool. But what exactly would you like to learn today?
I really want to highlight the space and the architecture, so both outside and inside,
Yeah.
and use that in my social media accounts. Draw people in.
Well, interestingly, like you have such a beautiful exterior, and of course you want to make use of that. One of the highest quality cameras from an iPhone or even Android is within the Lightroom mobile app. Now this is by Adobe, and I actually know that you already downloaded it because we were talking on the phone.
I did.
And the reason why I suggest this is because when we do exterior architecture and also interior, we're always wanting very straight lines. Now, have you ever taken a picture like of a monument or a great building? You know, we take a picture angled like this, but then it seems like all of the straight lines from a normal building, they're falling inward and it's really a little bit wonky.
Right.
So this app will help with that. It'll give you really good straight lines, both outside and inside. As well, the camera is amazingly good because it's shooting in something called RAW.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get you to open up Lightroom app. We're going to do a little test on that building across the street just to get the settings right.
Sure.
So what we're gonna do is just use the top of this building because it looks fantastic. On the left, because we're holding this horizontally, we have JPG. Now this stands for JPEG.
Mm-hmm.
Now, not many people know this, but we can actually flip this to what's called RAW, and that'll give us even better quality. So instead of JPG, I'm gonna get you to tap on that.
Yep.
And that is going to offer you DNG, which is a RAW format,
Yes.
and that's gonna be much better for us. Now, the next thing is usually by default, we have auto. Now we're gonna tap on auto, and the next option down is called professional. And this is definitely good. It's gonna give us even better options for photography.
Okay.
Okay, now with regards to the rest of the options, we have reset, auto, white balance, ISO, seconds, exposure. I usually find that Lightroom does a great job at doing all that automatically.
Okay.
Now, if you want to get into some really fun manual stuff, then of course you would work on that, but it's not really critical. So at this point, we are ready to take the test picture, okay? Now, we don't have to worry about composition. This is simply a test to make sure that your camera works. So go ahead, take the shot. And then at the bottom right, you're gonna see the little icon that the image pops up. We're
Yep.
gonna tap on that. And for a snapshot, that's actually pretty good. And the quality is quite amazing. Any questions about that?
No, it's perfect.
Okay, good. So what I think we can do now is we're going to do the exterior first. We're gonna go across the street. We'll take a little shot of your exterior. Now, one thing to keep in mind, right now it is, what, 1 p.m., 2 p.m.? So it's not the best light for an exterior, but that's okay. What I think you should do is just practice this process now.
Okay.
And then in the evening, when the lights are low and we have that beautiful glow from inside and the sun is setting, that's the perfect time to get an exposure of the exterior.
Okay, good to know.
Let's go across the street and do a test shot.
Great, sounds good.
Okay, Hazel, so what I was thinking, you have to have a little bit of social distancing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna actually take the picture first, and then we're gonna trade places, and you can come in and take the same shot. Sound good?
Yes.
So the first thing we have to do when we're doing architecture is find the center point of the building. This is critical. So for example, when I look at your building here, I am completely centered between the two doors. This is super important. So that's why I'm gonna be here. And with regards to the unfortunate fact that we have two vehicles that aren't very attractive.
Right.
So this is exactly why I was thinking that you would do this maybe tonight or super early in the morning, maybe when the light is really beautiful. Now I'm actually going to avoid the vehicles because I don't really like them in the shot. I'm going to be just above the vehicles, but making sure that I'm straight on. Now in the world of architecture, there's two ways to photograph an exterior: straight on completely, or at a 45-degree angle. Now the 45-degree angle is, it's pretty good, but the straight on is absolutely wonderful. Okay? So I'm gonna take the picture here, and I'm gonna look at it, and that looks really good. So we're gonna trade places here, okay?
Great.
So you're nice and centered, lines are straight. Feel free anytime you're ready.
Okay, got it.
Okay, pop it up on screen and just
right.
show it to me, just angled. Yes, oh, that looks fantastic. So my favorite tip with regards to exterior architecture is to what's called balance the light. And I don't know if you have any friends in the real estate business, but I always try to tell people, if you are doing real estate or if you're trying to sell your house, or you have a shop where you want to get these great exteriors, do it when the light on the inside is the same brightness as the light on the outside.
Okay.
And it is absolutely amazing.
Wonderful.
Should we go inside and take some interior shots?
I would love that.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So we're inside, and the first thing I noticed was these windows. They're incredible. So I was thinking that we could use these windows as a sample for getting interior photos.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, when I saw the space, there was a drop ceiling. So half of the windows were covered. So now I can see all of them, and I'd love to highlight that.
Oh, it's perfect. So I'm gonna take a test photo. I'm gonna show you what I did, and then I'll get you to do the same thing.
Perfect.
So I have my elbows in, nice and tight. And when I look at the windows, I want to make sure that I don't have much angle, and I want to be a little bit higher up this time because the windows are so high. If I have to back up a little bit, no problem at all. Now, I have the composition I like, so I'm gonna take the picture, and it's a great shot already. Okay, so what I'm gonna get you to do is to step where I am,
Okay.
and I want you to actually take a picture of these wonderful windows. So give it a try.
Great. Got it.
I'm gonna do a screen recording of this scene, just so that you can see exactly what tools I've used in Lightroom to make this picture absolutely fantastic. And then I'll email you that screenshot so you can practice, and I'll send you the photo. You can practice on your own.
That would be amazing. Thanks so much, Mark.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So Adri, enjoy your hot chocolate. Hazel, I have to get going. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, talk soon.
Bye.
Hi Hazel. Well, I'm back at the studio, and I'd really like to show you how I would edit the photos that we took today, and hopefully that'll help you. You can practice as well. So the first thing, we just took this a few hours ago, so let's go with this shot. And the first thing that I notice is that because we have really tall windows, the windows seem to be angling, and usually we want to have straight lines. So I'm just going to go down to something called geometry, and that is right here. And when we have it, we see distortion, vertical, horizontal, all those great things. These are wonderful manual adjustments. However, if you want a really quick and easy job to create straight lines in architecture, all we have to do is go to Auto. Let's see what happens. And there you go. It's that simple. So let me show you the before. Here's the sort of the angled look when we're sort of photographing up at an architectural aspect of a building or interior, and this is with the auto. And what it's doing is just stretching the picture essentially to make it look straight. It's really simple. Now in this picture, of course, we would definitely want to get rid of that van. That van actually just ruins the picture, but as I said, you know, we can't really control that when we're photographing midday. So I think if you took this picture again, if you staged it or planned it for the evening or really early in the morning, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Just make sure there's no vehicles in the background and you will be all set. So Hazel, I hope that helped and that you can really practice with the photos that I emailed you, just getting that really good balance of straight lines and natural looking exteriors and interiors. That was absolutely fun, and especially fun because of the incredible architecture that we have here in St. John. Now I really hope that Hazel enjoyed learning about the Adobe Lightroom mobile app. It's really powerful, really great for interior and exteriors. I really hope these tips helped Hazel. I'm sure they did, and especially that they helped you.